So video games have been getting a lot of remakes since, well, the 2000s, if you think about it. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 1 got a remake back then. Resident Evil 1 also got a remake back then. Conveniently, a lot of these people that complain about video game remakes don't complain about those games, which indicates their nostalgia bias. Now, the truth is, the vast majority of people do appreciate and enjoy video game remakes. The reviews and statistics don't lie, the sales figures don't lie. It's just that we have this very loud minority of people who claim not to be nostalgia bias, but they're actually nostalgia bias. And they make these overly long opinion pieces and video essays that really aren't that interesting or aren't worth listening to. It's literally like a 5 minute opinion piece that's stretched out into like a nearly movie length type of video. Very pretentious, very annoying. So yeah, are video game remakes good? Yeah, but there are also bad video game remakes too. But that's just how video games are. There are good ones and there are bad ones. This isn't really a new concept. Yeah, the Oblivion remaster is bad because I didn't grow up with it. I mean, I looked at the original Oblivion and the game looks like hot garbage and the gameplay looks like hot garbage. Now, I haven't played Oblivion at all, so I don't really have an opinion on it, but I'm looking at the remaster from the trailer and YouTube videos and looking at the positive reviews. I gotta say, the remaster looks way better than the outdated, ugly looking original that these, nostalgic man babies have. Like, they're in their 30s, they're getting older, more bitter. That's why they hate all these remakes. They can't accept the fact that a newer generation are forgetting about their old, outdated video games. But hey, don't cry. There will always be people like myself who enjoy old video games, but I also like remakes too. If a remake is good, I'm going to acknowledge it. The Resident Evil 4 remake is objectively better in many ways than the original game, and I beat the original Resident Evil 4 way more than the remake. I'm not talking about any nostalgia bias either because I didn't play Resident Evil 4 until 2021 and I beat it like 5 times because of how fun it was. Then I played the remake and I was like, yeah, the remake is actually really good and better in some areas, better in most areas. Gameplay is better, new enemy variety, uh, graphics obviously are going to be better. Ashley, the story, the characters, everything is better about the RE4 remake except maybe the villains. But yeah, so that answers the question. Video game remakes are mostly good for the most part, and anyone who complains is just a nostalgia bias baby. And at the end of the day, the sad truth is you can't satisfy everyone because these people that don't like video game remakes would prefer a port. But the thing is, when people or when a company ports a game, people are going to cry and bitch about it because oh, they didn't innovate it enough or they didn't change it enough. Why is this game a port? You know how I know that? They did that with Red Dead Redemption 1. When Red Dead Redemption 1 finally got ported to PC and modern consoles after years of people asking, people complained and moaned about the game not having Red Dead Redemption 2 level physics and graphics. Like they wanted a full on remake. And I bet if Red Dead Redemption 1 did get a full on remake, people would still complain about it being soulless and lacking that original feel. Like, seriously, screw these people. To be honest, I mean, I stopped trusting this guy when I realized that he thought Dark Souls 2 was a good game. Oh my god. It's ironic because, when Dark Souls 2 came out, people hated it, but nowadays people like it because, that nostalgia bug set in. It finally bit those people that, you know, like Dark Souls 2. It's like, oh my gosh, Dark Souls 2 was actually a genius hidden masterpiece. No, it wasn't. I mean, Dark Souls 2 is still a piece of crap. Objectively speaking, it's factually one of the worst FromSoft games ever. And we got these pseudo intellectuals on YouTube pretending that it's some sort of deep masterpiece while complaining about objectively better games. Irony. Anyway, don't forget to leave a funny, upset comment or whatever. Don't please stop subscribing to this channel. Seriously, I don't know how I got 200 subscribers. Like I never asked for this.